Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Jada Pinkett Smith. She was on the show earlier. By the way, we have our guest co-host, Beezy Baby, with us this morning as well. And we were talking about in relationships, marriages, or whatever it may be, your significant other having a friend of the opposite sex. Now, this is what Jada Pinkett Smith said. When Will was up here, he talked about being insecure a little bit about Tupac. Did y'all ever have that conversation? Because as a man, when you're a little insecure, I almost feel like you play both sides. You want to be yourself, but you want to show that you're better than the person that's making them insecure. You're tougher than, or smarter than, or more romantic than, or a poet than, a better rapper than. Yeah. Did y'all ever have that conversation?
I wouldn't say that we had conversations in that way. It was just like, you know, we came up in an era where it was so unusual for a man and a woman to be friends, right? Yeah. I mean, really think about it. Like that's more of an open idea now, right? But just think, in our era, that was just like friends.
They had to be dating.
Yeah, like what, right? And so I think for him, it was just like getting your mind around that, you know, and that the kind of friendship that we had, because we had such a, you know, tight friendship that, you know, was very impactful on my life.
All right, let's discuss. What are your thoughts? Let's start with you, Beezy Baby.
I don't know. I feel like relationships with the opposite sex are necessary. Like, how can you just be in this world and just be around people that have the same private parts you have? You may streamline your thinking. You can't really get opposed, you know, feelings or thoughts. So I think it's necessary, but I think you also have to have respect for your partner. Like, I wouldn't marry somebody that didn't trust me in a room without them. So you got to trust that I'm going to put you first, and I'm going to honor the vows that I made to you, and that, you know, I'm not going to put nobody in our circle that could threaten what we got. So I don't know.
Yeah, and in my relationship with me and my wife, we don't really trust too many people. So for us, it has to be mutual friends, right? Meaning, you know, we meet them together. Not like Charlamagne said earlier. Like I can't just meet you at the grocery store and now we friends. It's not going to be like that. It has to be some type of establishment, and my wife has to approve, and with her, I have to approve. Right. Outside of that, we're not taking no new friends in. It has to be our friends. Like, you know what I mean? I should be able to call that person like you should be able to call that person. It should be a cohesive type of situation. Charlamagne?
Yeah, I never even think about it until this discussion comes up. I got mad homegirls. Okay.
But your wife knows them all, right?
Yeah, my homegirls and my wife's friends too. See? In fact, they probably like her more than they like me.
Everybody does.
Like, so I don't even, like, this discussion is like very it's silly to me. It's immature. You know what I mean?
But a lot of people feel that way because sometimes
they got insecurities and they immature.
Or it's new friends. And sometimes people are not around for the right reason. And
we know this.
And I know, especially, and I hate to say this, a lot of fellas sometimes will try to befriend your girl, not because they want to be your girl's friend. They want to smash.
Well, I'm never trying to befriend nobody. I'm never trying to befriend a man's girl. Like, that's not happening. Like,
a lot of people do that.
There's reasons why, you know, either your friends are your friends, or even these new people who may come into your life, y'all might work together. You know what I mean? Y'all might be doing projects together. Like, anytime I'm going to be spending time with anyone, my wife is going to know who that person is. You know what I mean? Whether it's a man or a woman. Hey, we're doing such and such with this individual. Or, hey, we all going out to dinner. We're all going. My wife is going to be there, everybody. Like, there's no woman in my life that's my friend that ain't my wife's friend.
And a lot of people are taking, like, teenage drama into big age relationships.
That's right.
Like, you know, you had to worry about this stuff in high school. People break up and get together with a new person next week. It's really not the same when you're 40.
If you can't have a platonic relationship with somebody from the opposite sex, something wrong with you, bro.
Let's go to the phone lines. We have Dupree on the line. Dupree.
Man, what's up, DJ Charlamagne and y'all guest host?
Beezy Baby. What's up, Dupree?
Talk to us, Dupree.
Yeah. So I was listening to what Jada was talking about. I definitely got female friends. I don't really hang out with dudes. And my baby mama, who now my fiance, she don't really be liking it. She jealous and stuff like that. And they just had a party, and I'm trying to go to the party. She was like, "No, you ain't going. They be twerking and stuff." And I'm like, "They ain't twerking on me."
Yeah, but why would you bring your baby mama there? Why would you bring her with you?
But see, so when they hit me with the invite, I'm like, since we just got engaged, I'm like, man, I know she gonna want to come. And they was like, that's cool, she could come. but she still was feeling some type of way. So I'm like, man, whatever. I end up not going because I end up just going to sleep. I wake up in the morning and look on social media. They definitely was twerking. So it was just like, but that's what they do, though. That's why I like getting around, man. Shout out to the homegirls, man, for real, for real.
But if you had included her in that friendship from the beginning, it wouldn't have been they twerking. It would have been we twerking. It would have been a whole twerk party.
But them ain't her friends, though. So, like, I can understand, like, them ain't really your friends, so you ain't going to really want to be around them girls because you don't know them. But if you have
hold up, bro.
Like,
you supposed to be the bridge between that, though. You supposed to be the bridge between your friends and your girlfriend, and that should have already been better than it is.
I would say for the most part, she was cool with something like cordial, but
Dupree,
that's on you not wanting to come around. You could have came around.
Even when you called Dupree, you was like, I got the invitation. You was like, damn, my wife going, I have to bring her. You didn't make it seem like she was invited. It was cool. You made it seem like I gotta bring her because if I don't,
her friends be kicking it. I ain't chilling with them, you know what I mean? You go chill with your friends. These are my friends. This is who I grew up with. I've been knowing them since 7th grade, you know what I mean? We 30 years old now. So it's like at any point in time, you feel like, oh, yeah, I've been knew them was your homegirls. I'm going to go hang with y'all. I done had plenty of girls. I'm kicking it with y'all. You know what I mean? But that's on you that you felt some type of way. You never want to come.
Nah.
Yeah, that's on you, man. Like BZ said, you got to be the bridge, bro. Like and if those are really your friends, they're gonna absolutely not only want to meet your fiance, they're gonna want to accept her and embrace her as a friend too.
Yeah.
Hello, who's this?
This is Yanni.
Hey, Yanni. Good morning. Talk to us.
Like the egg?
No, like the pianist, not the penis.
Huh?
What? All right, go ahead, Yanni.
Pianist. Yanni.
Pianist Yanni. Okay.
Okay, so my take on this is like I'm a girl that really don't have many female friends because chicks just act funny sometimes. But I believe, like you guys are saying, if you have a friend that you've had for a long time, then everyone should be friends and everyone should be comfortable with it. For a girl, it's easier to have dudes as friends because they're going to think, y'all know how y'all get down, they're going to think one day maybe it might happen, but they're going to still continue to be loyal. I think when a dude has a female friend, it's more like iffy, even if you get to know them, because I don't know, I'm a female, and I know how females get down, so I wouldn't be really comfortable with that. But on my part, I wouldn't have a problem with having my dude friends and knowing my dude, So
you are right with it because you feel like you can control whether or not it goes down because you giving them access or you're denying access, but when it comes to your man, you feel like he can't control himself. If they open it up, he just diving in.
Well, I'm not saying totally, but I mean, personally, I just feel like guys got that little extra, okay, maybe, or, let it get a little too close, whisper in his ear something like, nah, we're not doing that, so no.
Okay, thank you, Yanni. 800-585-1051. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, something she said during our interview about men having women friends and women having men friends. We'll discuss when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, Jada Pinkett Smith was here last hour. We were talking about men having women friends and women having men friends. And this is how the conversation started. When Will was up here, he talked about being insecure a little bit about Tupac. Did y'all ever have that conversation? Because as a man, when you're a little insecure, I almost feel like you play both sides. You want to be yourself, but you want to show that you're better than the person that's making them insecure. You're tougher than, or smarter than, or more romantic than, or a poet than, a better rapper than. Yeah. Did y'all ever have that conversation?
I wouldn't say that we had conversations in that way. It was just like, we came up in an era where it was so unusual for a man and a woman to be friends. Right? Yeah. I mean, really think about it. Like that's more of an open idea now, right? But just think, in our era, that was just like friends.
They had to be dating.
Yeah, like what? Right? And so I think for him, it was just like getting your mind around that, and that the kind of friendship that we had, because we had such a tight friendship that was very impactful on my life.
So we're asking 800-585-1051, what are your thoughts? Now, Beezy Baby is our guest co-host today. She feels like men should have women friends and women should have men friends.
Yeah, you have to. Like, you can't be a well-rounded individual just walking around with a whole bunch of... I don't want to be in a room full of nothing but vagina.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like I need... I grew up with all brothers. You know, they teach me things about myself and about men that I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
So as I get older... I don't know. I got male best friends, and my husband's cool with that, and I'm okay with him having girlfriends. It's respect.
Absolutely.
Like the caller said earlier, the thing he was saying that, you know, he didn't know if he wanted to bring his fiance around his other friends. I'm totally different. When I go out, babe, you want to come? Because I'm going to have just as much fun with the homies than with my wife as well. Like, if anybody ever seen me out or I've been out anywhere, I bring my wife with me. I have a great time with my wife. I drink, my wife drink. It don't matter. We have a good time. If we go to a strip club, we both tipping. If we go to, I don't know, a casino, we both gambling. Like, we have that much fun.
But it's a little questionable when somebody sends an invite to DJ Envy as opposed to you and your wife. Like, the invite should be coming to both of you anyway.
100%.
Yes.
And that's what I told the dude last time. Like, when he said he didn't want to bring his fiance around his friends. Your friends should not only want to meet your fiance, they should be embracing your fiance and bringing her into the circle of
Correct.
friends with open arms.
Correct. Correct. Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Lydia.
Hey, Lydia, good morning.
Good morning.
What's
I listen to y'all every day. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we
Thank you,
appreciate
Lydia.
it, Mama. What's your thoughts?
So my thoughts is, I believe it's okay for each of us to have guy or girlfriends, as long as they are respectful of the relationship / marriage, because we are married. So, and then I work in the nightlife part-time, so I'm a bartender, waitress, and I have a bunch of guy friends that I work with for years. And when my husband and I first started dating, he was very, like, accepting of everything and everybody, because everybody was, like, cool and respectful. And once I got married, like, everybody was like, nah, she's married, leave her alone. Like, they were very protective of me. So, yeah, and then his homegirls that he's had, there's only ever been one person that I had to be like, she's not your friend, because a girl just knows when somebody's trying to fuck with her dude. So,
But I will say
Yeah,
that might change it a little bit too, right? And the reason I say that might
Yeah,
change it, if you're working and guys are hollering at you all day long, I think that can make any guy feel a little insecure.
Why?
I just
I
think it
mean,
would.
he
Why?
doesn't say anything, like, because they don't touch me, they don't do anything, like, they can look and they can say what they want to say, and he's not bothered by it, because he knows at the end of the night I'm coming home.
That's right.
With money in my pocket. So,
What you're calling being bothered envy is actually just called being insecure.
Yes, I said that.
Well, why? So you don't trust your woman?
No, it's not a matter about trusting
No,
my
it's
woman.
clearly
but,
about not trusting
But
your
it's just a certain job. So when you're a bartender, most bartenders, I would say a majority of them, when they serve drinks, they flirt a little, right? We've all had a bartender that flirt. Yes or no?
No.
I think,
Have you ever had a
I
bartender
think you're
flirt?
kind.
You're lying.
I think you're just kind. You're nice to everybody.
That's your
Yeah,
ego.
that's
You think everybody flirting with you. That's your ego.
Light skin, he's light skin,
That's
bro.
right.
Red, do bartenders flirt sometimes?
All the time.
they
Thank you.
do sometimes.
Red's light skin too.
Ma'am,
Listen.
do you flirt at all with people that buy drinks?
No, I don't.
You're lying.
Can I tell you
I'm
guys
just
something?
I'm just nice. And then they're like,
she's
oh,
nice.
you're nice. And then they mistake it for flirting. But I'm like, no, I'm not flirting. And then I have to be mean too. Like,
I want all guys out there to know that's your ego
Thank you,
talking.
Mama.
If you think that every girl being kind to you is flirting, and if you think every girl being just nice to you means that they want you, that's all ego, bruh.
Red?
And you hella insecure if you think that
Brett?
you hella insecure and you don't trust your woman if you think guys hollering at her bothers you.
Red?
Bartenders definitely flirt.
All the time?
I wouldn't say all the time, but they flirt for sure.
But everybody flirts. Like the lady at Walmart bagging your groceries is flirting.
Lady at
No, she
Walmart
not.
never
She
flirt with
just
me.
bagging the groceries.
Lady at
saying
Walmart-
hi.
If
She
you
never-
can't
Lady at
get
Walmart
on-
never flirt with me.
All she said was hi. Have a nice day.
Oh, that's
How
it
are
for
you?
me.
Red,
What
does
is
the lady
wrong
at
with
Walmart
y'all?
flirt with you, Red?
Nah, not that I remember.
Listen, anywhere you go, you're gonna find what you're looking for. So if you go to the bar looking for someone to flirt, that's what she's doing.
Keisha, good morning.
good morning.
Talk to us, Keisha. What's your thoughts?
Me personally, like I said, like Jada said, my immature self wanted to be friends with my man's friends all the time when I was younger. me now, I don't even care. That's your man. Like, those are your friends. I don't want to be friends with the girlfriends. I don't want to be friends with their wives. Just let me do me. You go have fun with your friends, and I'm good.
Yeah, if it happens organically, though, that's great.
Yeah.
I don't really care anymore. I'm just, I've gotten older. I'm more mature. Like, at this point, if it's beneficial to you, fine. If it's not beneficial to you, cut it out. For me, it's not beneficial, so I don't want any parts of it.
Thank you, Keisha. All right, what's the moral of the story, guys?
The moral of the story is, friends, how many of us have them?
Let's be friends. Before they go any further. All right.
I think the moral of the story is friendship is always a sweet responsibility, never an opportunity.
Amen.
That's what I think.
And it doesn't matter what private parts you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right, when we come back, we got rumors. What we talking about? Give us a little tease.
We shouting out T.I. He's putting on for the city. We'll tell you how next.
All right, we'll get to that next. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.